Previously on the Youth Edition.
There is the whistle. We give it up. It's a 1-1 draw. And there is the whistle. It's a 2-2 draw here at the Emirates, and we just cannot find a win at the moment. There is the whistle. 3 points for Oldham. Finally, we get a victory at home. Sparring! Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Youth Edition. It's Oldham Athletic, it's Dylan Allen on a quest for Champions League glory. It's time to sit back, relax and get in that comfy chair, put it on the big screen TV, crack your favourite beverage, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode, FIFA 19 here with Oldham Athletic. We sit in 7th position in the Premier League and we've got one game before the transfer window opens. It's our first game in the FA Cup. It is round 3. We get our first game here and we will be taking on Norwich, but the first team is pretty much spent on stamina. So I don't want to send a full reserves team out here. We'll see what we've got here. We want to put the best team out on the park that we possibly can here for this encounter against Norwich. Then we jump into a transfer window. So let's jump into this episode. Let's see if we can push on. I mean, we've been knocked out that many times in the first round of the FA Cup. I don't think the first season was probably our best run. Hopefully we can have a little bit of a run here. Let's get into this game against Norwich. Right, so here we go. We are into the FA Cup. It is the third round. We are taking a Norwich away from home. The reserves team will roll out here, but Delphis will start on the right-hand side. Hopefully that injection of pace. We've got some big-name players around here with Gabrich, Martin, Binhammer. Hopefully Boy steps up here. Jill will start between the sticks. And I was going to go with Cooper, but he did a pretty average job, so Carlson will get the call here at right-back. Let's get into this game, though, and see if we can progress through to the next round of the FA Cup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wet day here at Carrow Road to take on Norwich. And, well, the FA Cup hasn't been too kind for us so far in this career mode. Let's hope we can put in a little bit of a stint here, but it is the reserves that are going to have to get the job done. We're looking for one of those real big impact games from one of these lads, and we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully someone stands up. Adam Ida, with no face, scored 4 in his last 3 matches, so someone to keep an eye on, but hopefully the boys can come through with the goods. Let's get into this game. Finds Gabrich, drives through the middle. Gabrich pulls the trigger early. Oh my days, that is the kind of start you want here, and that's the big Serbian in Gabrich getting the goal. 2.5 minutes, he just breaks down this defensive line, pulls the trigger and says thank you very much for coming. The first goal scored of the day, Gabrich's first goal of the season. And it's a little bit of a masterstroke from the midfield. Definitely pushing for more first-team football here is Gabrich. And, well, if you can score goals like that, he is definitely knocking on the door. 1-0 to Oldham. And it's a lovely finish to the top bins. 1-0 to the Laddicks. Gabrich getting in the action. Delphis picked off there, but here is Kamara. Plays it off. Gabrich involved again, and here is Ian Boyce, the Irishman, with the delivery inside for Gabrich. Can't keep this one down. No, it was Delphis, in fact. And we're getting into some good positions. Big tackle from Gabrich, and that unleashes Delphis. He drives the line, drives the wing. Binhammer working into position. He'll play it back inside. No, picked off this time. Martin. Ian Boyce does well, controls the ball. Cuts back nicely. It's a lovely ball through. Tommy Martin into the box. Plays it off for Gabrich. Can't beat the keeper, but Gabrich is really getting into some aggressive positions. Good from Gabrich. Tommy Martin. Plays one through. Ian Boyce. Plays inside. Here is Binhammer. Plays it off for Tommy Martin. There it is. 2-0 Oldham Athletic. And we are just putting some clinical football here together. Tommy Martin with his 2nd of the season. And he is the captain here of the twos, but really does a job for us. Binhammer just took his man on, slips it through, and Tommy Martin with a lovely finish. 2-0 to Oldham here against Norwich in the FA Cup, and it's a pretty good performance thus far. Right in the box seat. Krul got a finger on it, but it wasn't enough. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. A 2-0 lead to the Laddicks. From Navachao. Does well. There's Tommy Martin. Back inside. Ian Boyce. It's a rough first touch, but Henriksen is there. Binhammer Out wide, Gabrich will flick one through. He's got Delphist. Is he onside? Oh, level! That's got to be a penalty. Delphist has been absolutely destroyed by the Norwich man. He gets himself a yellow card. We will go to the spot. A chance to make it 3-0. And puts it home. It's 3-0. Binhammer's third goal of the season. Cool as a cucumber from the spot. 62 minutes gone. And, well, that kind of finish there. 3-0 should see us through to the next round. Stood up. Cool as a cucumber. Sends Tim Krul the wrong way. And it's 3-0 to Oldham. Well, 3-0 up. Let's make some changes here. And it will be Tommy Martin, Gabrich and Delphist checking out. Murphy, Henriques and El Masri checking in. From Navachia to kick that one in. Murphy, Binhammer lays it off. Here is Henriquez. Can he finish? No, he can't beat Tim Krul, but we will get a set piece. It will be Ian Boyce to deliver. What can he find in the box? Drives high, looks for Kamara. Oh, yes! Gets his first career goal here, Kamara. Makes it 4-0 to Oldham. Well, the boys showing signs of things to come in the future. Kamara just gets into a commanding position. I'm not sure Tim Krul seen him. Let's have a look here. In Boyce with the delivery. Near post. Kamara rises against two and beats Timmy Krul. And makes it 4-0 to the Latics. And a good day in the office here for Oldham. Yes, he can. A bit of trickery from El Masri. Drives inside. Lance Murphy puts it in the stands. Interception, Carlson. There's a touch. Murphy plays through. Finds Binhammer. Oh, that is a brilliant finish from Binhammer. It's hammer time here at Carrow Road. His second of the day, fourth of the season. And that makes it 5-0 here against Norwich. And fuck me, what a strike from Binhammer. No, there's a little bit of specialness just hiding away. And oh my days, he's turned on a dollar there and just laces it home with the right boot to make it 5-0 here at Carrow Road. And Norwich, well, they don't know what's hit them. Tim Krul got another finger on it, but he is having a shocking day at the office. 5-0. And there is the whistle. We go through to the next round of the FA Cup. Well, 14 shots to 2. We played them off the park. Let's have a look at the performances. Binhammer with 2 goals and an assist for a 9.6. An 8-7 there for Tommy Martin with a lovely goal. 7-8 for Delphist. 9-1 for Gabrich. He got us started with a beautiful goal. 7-5 there for Jill, just the 2 saves, but a clean sheet. An 8 for Carlson with 3 interceptions. An 8-9 for Kamara, got himself a goal. 8-1 for Risi with 3 intercepts. An 8 for Navachia with 2 interceptions. 6-6 for Henriquez. An 8-1 for Magnus Henriksen. He got the assist. 7-4 for El Masri. A 9-5 for Ian Boyce. 2 assists, 2 key passes, 4 intercepts. A better day out for him. 7-7 for Lance Murphy with an assist. Get voting. It might be tricky, but up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, Cameron Griffiths has hit an 80. I'm happy for him to sit there. Let's get the rest of the team trained up. Right, so Gabrich comes into the frame for some training. Let's get that simulating along. Right, we've got some players back from loan. Braga has returned. Godwin Batter has returned. Awazi has returned. Ortiz is back. And Chimachuku is back from LA. We have sold Karsdorp. He has gone off to Admiral Vaca. And Ursulena has gone to Wigan Athletic. And we did have an offer for Carlson, which we didn't worry about. So, a youth squad monthly report. So, at the moment, we've got Max Green, 64 overall, 84 to 90 potential. We're just holding him there. Ethan Smith, 86 to 92. Eugenia Miranda, 84 to 90. And Marcos Andrade, 83 to 89, has fallen away, but we'll hold him just for now. Right, we've got our final scout report back from Argentina. Eligio Vera, Osvaldo Correa, and Abilio Correa. Well, I think Osvaldo will miss the cut here, but we will sign Vera and Abilio into our youth academy. We are, of course, here in Greece, and Alexios Lampros, the right back, we will sign into the academy, but Sander Sampras won't make the cut. And we are here in the Ivory Coast. We've got Innocent Diabate, Siaka Diallo, and Sheikh Traore will all come into our youth academy. Right, now a quick look for 5-star scouts. There weren't any available, so we'll send these boys out once again. If you want to leave me some new countries down below, feel free and chuck a thumbs up on any places you think we should be visiting. The first one here comes from Ogbods1. He wants us to scout Germany for a playmaker with 29 thumbs up. Next up is Teely FC Blade, who wants us to scout Belgium for a playmaker with 23 thumbs up. And the final one comes in from Jake McMillan to scout Republic of Ireland to see if we can find a replacement for Rice that is declared for England. 17 thumbs up. Now, he's a defender, so do we go physically strong? You didn't say anything, so let's just go to the Republic of Ireland for any player. Right, things getting interesting. Inter Milan have come in with a big offer of $34.9 million for Alfie Lee. The English lad, you know, he probably would kind of make this move, but I'm reluctant to let him go. He's shown a lot of signs of really being a cog for our team for a considerable amount of time. But when a big club like Inter comes in, they're probably playing Champions League football. We are going to have to try and, delegate here and see if we can get a shitload of cash here for Alfie Lee. Now, starting the offer, they've said $57 million. I'm going to bump that up to $65. And we won't sell him for anything less than $45 million because that would be an absolute payday for Oldham Athletic. And we also picked up $153,000 for our performance in the FA Cup. All right, we've got some transfer offers in here. Frosinone in for Binhammer. $11.6 million. His evaluation is $8.5. I'm going to flat out reject that one. But then we've got another one in here. It is FC Barcelona, but they're fucking trying to lowball us here for 8.2. We know these fuckers have got money, but you're going to come in here and lowball me. I'm just going to flat out and say, you know what? Fuck off. We've got an offer in here for Evan Olsen, valued at 3.7, and they've only come in at 2.8. We will delegate this though. We won't sell him for anything less than 3.5. And we'll start the offer at a flat 5. Time for the second game of the episode. We're hosting Bristol City at Boundary Park. The rain is coming down here. We are in January. The transfer window is open. We'll see if we can make some plays here to bring in some players to really strengthen this team for a push in the second half of the season. But the first team will roll out here, and hopefully we can get motoring and get some points here against Bristol City. Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, match day number 20, and well, coming off a 5-0 smashing of Norwich, the reserves team living up to the hype here in January. Let's hope that the first team is ready to go as well after their Christmas little break, and hopefully they can get the ball rolling here. We need a big performance here. We need a push on here in the second half of the season and really make a statement in the Premier League. You know, I'd like to finish in the top 10. If we can, you know, do a bit better than that, we'll be happy. So let's jump into this game here against Bristol, who are not having the best season in the Premier League. Alfie Lee plays through. Here's Coe. It's for Laurent Bernard. Comes back nicely. Here's the cross inside for Guerin, who can't beat the keeper. But we will get a set piece. 16 minutes gone here in the first. Laurent Bernard will look for that big tall timber. Looks for Guerin Jelly. Can't beat this keeper. Cootie keeps it in, somehow finds Alfie Lee, but cleared away. Bristol holding on. Plays one through, finds Laurent Bernard, does his man in beautifully. Laurent Bernard can't beat the keeper either. We'll fire one down the line, asks Guerin to make the run. Tries to get inside, here is Guerin. Oh my days, this keeper. Let's get him tested. Touch on, here's Guerin. Plays it off, Cameron Griffiths, gets the touch on Bernard. Oh, it's got to go in, yes! There we go! There is the goal we've been searching for. Oh, just persistence paying off here. Guerin to Cameron Griffiths, lays it off, and Bernard does just enough to slip it home. And that makes it 1-0 to Oldham Athletic here. At home in the rain. What the fuck was the keeper doing there? What is that animation? It was just like, ming, 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 ming. Fucking you're playing Frogger in fucking 1986, but it doesn't matter. Laurent Bernard's got the goal, and that is his second of the season. It's 1-0 to Oldham. Well, Joel Edwards throwing his weight around, gives away a free kick, 37 minutes gone. Bristol will play inside, and it is Barros to get the clearance. Here is Guerin. Can he find his way through here? Uses his pace and pops it out in front. Asks Cameron Griffiths to make a run. Dagba. He shits his pants and clears the ball. Well, there's the whistle for half-time, and we've fought it out. We've got a 1-0 lead. Good ball from Cody. Cameron Griffiths. Back inside for Coe. Alfie Lee. Here's Laurent Bernard. Finds the opening. Pulls the trigger. Works the keeper. And we're going to set piece here. 59 minutes gone. And make a substitution. Alfie Lee to drive home. It's big. It's up. It's fucking Girangelli. Oh my days, there he is. His third goal for the season, rising majestically. And he he is a set-piece master. I mean, Alfie Lee has just picked him out beautifully. He drives it home, and the keeper had no chance. 2-0 to Oldham. Kieran Jelly, here's the big man on campus. Bang, gets in. Good clearance. Cameron Griffiths plays it through. Oh, Guerin tried to fucking showboat him. It got fucking hung out to dry. Right, 3 changes. Edwards, Bernard, and Cameron Griffiths get checked out. Martin, Delphis, and Gabbridge. Gabbridge is going to check into the cam roll. And let's see if we can shut up shop here for the final 10 minutes. And there is the whistle. It's another victory for Oldham Athletic. Get the fuck in. 11 shots to 3, and we get the job done here. 9.2 for Laurent Bernard with a goal. 3 shots on target, 2 intercepts, 2 key passes. Jill with a 7.2, a clean sheet for him today. 7-7 for Barros for 3 defensive efforts, a 9 for Girangelli, 5 defensive efforts and a goal. A 7-3 for Klein, a 7-5 for Cootie. 8-7 for Alfie Lee with the assist and 5 defensive efforts. 7-6 for Coe. 6-3 for Delphis, 5-8 for Gabbridge, a 6 for Tommy Martin. 7-3 for Guerin, a 6-8 for Edwards, and 8-3 there for Cameron Griffiths with the assist. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, let's keep that training going. There we go, Gabbridge to a 79. Right, we've got a loan offer here for Maldonado, and I am going to accept this. We've just got Ortiz back from loan, so 70 rated goalkeeper will be better off as our backup. So let's see if we can get Maldonado some experience away from the club. Right, Hanover are willing to pay $3.8 million here for Evan Olsen. We are going to let him and see if we can get a contract sorted. Right, we've got a transfer offer in here for Owazi. He's just come back from loan, only showing great potential. 66 overall centre-back. We could probably move him on. 1.2 million. I'm going to accept that and see if they can agree terms. Right, they weren't willing to pay the money for Alfie Lee, so fuck you, Inter. McNulty can rejoin in training. And, well, apparently we've got more money from the FA Cup. Yep, great. Well done, EA. Extra emails. Love it. Transfer offer in here from Besiktas for Brett Cooper. 2.6 million. He's valued at 2.9, so we will send a delegation here for this one. We won't let him go for anything less than 3. Right, final game of the episode. We've got West Ham at the London Stadium. They're having a fairly decent season, sitting inside the top 6. The first team will roll out here today, and hopefully we can get another win to make it 3 for 3 for this episode. And then we can go and have a look at what's happening around in the transfer window. Let's jump into this one, though. Hopefully Guerin can find himself a goal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, match day 21 here in the Premier League. We're taking on West Ham at the London Stadium. The first team will roll out here today and hope that they can get the job done. Now, there is an interesting German right back here playing for West Ham, whether he's in the side today. I am monitoring him at the moment. Possibly an acquisition. I'm not too sure. I think he's like 79 rated, so definitely an option for the second 11 for us. West Ham sit in 5th. We are currently in 7th. Let's see if we can get the points here today over West Ham. Free kick. Alfie Lee lays it off to Bernard. Oh, that is a brilliant fucking set piece. Laurent Bernard with the goal. What's that, his 3rd now for the season? That was brilliant. Coe to Lee to Bernard to the back of the net. 1-0 Oldham with a little bit of set-piece magic. We're going to have to watch the replay here, that is for sure. The travelling fans fucking happy about that. So Coe just feeds it off. Alfie Lee feeds it inside, and Laurent Bernard pulls the trigger. And it's 1-0 to the Latics from Barros. Goes forward. Here's Laurent Bernard, gets the run. It's Alfie Lee. Come back inside, drive inside, and unlucky there for Guerin. Well, the keeper somehow got a piece of it, but let's have a look and see if we can find Girangelli. He gets a piece of it, but this time it's wide. Cameron Griffiths plays it off. Alfie Lee out wide. Laurent Bernard is having a day out. We'll play it back inside for Alfie Lee, who can't beat the keeper. Joel Edwards will attack this one. Cuts back inside, he lays it off. Cleared away. Cameron Griffiths does get a touch, and he's picked off by DeShilio. Big tackle from Coe. That is brilliant. Here is Joel Edwards. He set something up here. He's getting corralled when he gets the ball away here for Cootie. Cootie comes through the middle. Cameron Griffiths. Girangelli. Barros. Alfie Lee. Laurent Bernard. Plays it back. Alfie Lee. Oh, yes, lad! Brilliant finish. 2-0 Oldham. Alfie Lee with his third. Settles back in after a bit of transfer controversy. He finds himself a lovely goal, and that is perfect football from Oldham. That is the kind of goal that you really do enjoy scoring. Passes it off to Laurent Bernard, gets the ball back on the edge of the box, and smashes it home. It's 2-0 to the Latics. One touch. Oh, he's nutmegged Wilshire as well. Beats the keeper. 2-0. Felipe Anderson, and Jill has to make a save. Finally, West Ham get a proper attack. And they've got a corner now. Wilshire to deliver. How's he going to go here? High and deep. And Jill has that well and truly covered. What the fuck? Are you serious? How did he fucking drop that ball? Oh my days. E-AIDS. 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 I didn't even press a fucking button. What? He's just been taken out, which makes him drop the ball, and it's a fucking goal. Wow! Now I've seen everything. Fuck off. What the fuck's going on here? Blow the fucking whistle, ref. Don't make me start slide challenging. How much fucking time do you want to give him? Fuck's sake. 2-1 at half-time, but ooh, that goal of theirs I'm not too sure about. Oh, Alfie Lee, punishing tackle. Guerin lays one off. Joel Edwards will make the push. Here is Joel Edwards, drives his way inside. Can he get a cross back? He can. He finds Laurent Bernard, who can't find the back of the net. Alfie Lee, Co. Oh, Cameron Griffiths, that's vision. Laurent Bernard, oh, great save. Great fucking save. Right, a couple of changes here. Wilshire being checked out for West Ham. And we're making two changes. Cameron Griffiths checked out for Gabbridge, and Edwards out for Delphis. Alfie Lee's gone to the cam roll. Gabbridge will sit just behind him. Oh, fuck. That is a brilliant goal from West Ham. There was nothing we could do about that one. They get the equaliser to make it 2-2, 74th minute, and it's game on here at the London Stadium. Some quick passing, some quick skilled passing, just got us pulled out of position. Girangelli not close enough, just trying to hold the line, and oh, that is a top bins fucking finish. And Jill was at full reach, could not get near it. 2-2. Lay it off for Bernard. Back inside for Guerin. Gets the touch on. There's Alfie Lee. Over the top, Delphist. Can he find something here? He'll cut back inside. Oh, Jesus, get in! What? How did he... No! No fucking way! Oh, suck a dick. Oh, my days. Oh, my fucking days. Oh, just can't get the fucking... Oh, I'm livid! 2-2. That did not deserve a draw. Well, 16 shots to 4, and we've just been rinsed with Jill getting KO'd basically. But Laurent Bernard, what a game he had. 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 key passes for a 9.6, 9.3 for Alfie Lee with a goal, assist, and 2 key passes. 6-7 for Delphis, a 7-2 for Guerin, 7-4 for Joel Edwards, a 7-3 for Cameron Griffiths, 6-8 for Jill, a 7-2 for Barros, 7-8 for Girangelli, 7-1 for Klein, a 7-6 for Cootie with 5 defensive efforts, 6-6 there for Gabbridge. Fuck me, 7 defensive plays for an 8.2. He is a rock there in the central defensive midfield position. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Well, let's keep that fucking training going. Henriksen up to a 69. Right, Maldonado has been loaned out. He's gone to Botafogo. And Olsen has been sold. He's gone to Hannover 96 for $3.85 million. The Seekers couldn't come to grips with the price for Brett Cooper, so he'll be sticking around. Right, we've got a transfer offer in here from Fiorentina. $14.8 million for Ko. They can fuck right off. He is our rock at the moment. And there's also another offer in here for Owazi of 1.2 and 1.3. We'll accept that as well and see who he can work a contract out with. Well, Sonny Sickman has gone and signed for Genoa, so we won't be making a play for that one, unfortunately. But, you know, McNulty's back now. They paid $22.3 million for the 21-year-old, but we'll monitor his progress. And that is where we'll finish today's episode. The transfers will be coming, I can tell you that right now. I'm just waiting for a couple of extra scout reports to come back. We're halfway through January. We sit in 7th position again. I mean, that's heartbreaking losing there to West Ham in such circumstances. But things heating up here in the Premier League season. The first game of the next episode, though, is the FA Cup. It is the 4th round, and we have drawn Sunderland. So we will see you then. Hopefully, some new players coming in and getting ready for a big second half of the season. Thanks very much for tuning in today. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase. And I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on at that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.